Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever time you are hearing this, brothers and sisters, fellow saints. My name is Trevor Jones, and this is the first, after a long time, edition of Stewed, a Godcast production, YAHWEH production. It has been a long time. I have allowed myself to go through trials and tribulations and be taken down. I say that with confidence, with the utmost humbleness, because even through me giving up,
giving in,
Lord never left me.
never left me.
And while I was going through trials and tribulations, I managed to forget that we have growth to do. And outside of this world, in the spiritual, the growth that the Lord allows us to go through, it's not always simple and easy. Sometimes it's difficult, it's rough. Sometimes it's not what we are used to, because we are used to this world that makes things easy. This world shows us and gives us simplicity. When the Lord says that's not what we're here to go through in order to grow and to learn and to not be dead in this world. Going through situations where you lose everything. People stop talking to you.
People stop talking to you.
It seems as if nothing can go right. You're losing everything because you cherished it too much. The Lord needed to take and strip things from you because He had better things for you. He allowed people to stop talking to you because He kept telling you to get away from those people. They would have eventually been the devil. He needed to strip you away from everyone else just so you can hear His voice.
So you can grow.
So you can learn to be more humble through the process. Maybe you were on the right track in the path, but it was time for you to grow into the next phase of your blessings. One saying that I used to say was, you must stop worrying about the small things and praise God for all things. That means growth. Now, the things that I have gone through, was it physically harmful? No. In so many words, looking back at it, I kind of needed the things that I've gone through. It was just what I needed in order to get where the Lord wanted me to be, so I can grow and mature and further prosper. Spirit. All the time. The Lord's will is better than ours. pray and say, Lord, your will be done.
All the time.
All the time. All the time. The Lord's will is better than ours. In my life, as it is in heaven. When the Lord's will is done, we complain because we forget that we wanted His will to be done. I caution you, do not pray the Lord's will be done if you are not ready for the Lord's will to be done. Because He most certainly will allow His will in your life. You see, when you ask the Lord for His will, you're pretty much telling the Lord to take away your free will, to turn away from your free will to not obey and not do the things that He wants. So when you say, Lord, your will be done, you are putting it 100% in His hands and telling Him that you trust Him no matter what. So if He's got to break you in order to make you, He's got to strip you of all of your worldly possessions in order to bless you with His spiritual possessions and blessings. He 100% will. He will make you anew. Like I said, we may not look at it, it may not feel like that is what He's doing, but because we live in a world that hides the truth. We live in a world that feeds us nothing but deception. We live in a world that makes us feel and think that everything is peachy keen, that we can have our cake and eat it too, as they say. Can't serve two masters. I've recently been reacquainted with one of my spiritual brothers. And a lot of the teachings that the Lord placed on me that I was to say and to tell him, I find it that he's coming back and telling me to help grow me. Because it seems as if I had reverted. Sometimes we need to realize that we just need to plant a seed. Someone needs to plant a seed in us. It's not always that we must argue or debate the word. It's not our job. Our job is to go and find suitable recruits for the Lord. Plant that seed. Place that mark. And the Lord goes and He does the rest. You can't plant that seed and then dig it up and wonder why it's not growing. You can't plant that seed and then feel that you're the one who needs to water it. You can't plant that seed and then try and turn over the soil. Lord says plant that seed. That's exactly what you do. Plant that seed, you leave it alone. And once the seed starts growing, the Lord will tell you and show you that it is time for you to go back to give it a little bit more love and care. Or He sends you on elsewhere and sends someone else in your place to give that seed a little bit of love and care, to help nourish it and grow it. Don't try and do the Lord's job. If He said plant that seed, that's exactly what you do, and you move on. So by the time you turn around and you look up, that seed has sprouted, or it may have become a full-blown tree that's there to help you and guide you. Living in this world, we must 100% keep ourselves and get ourselves away from what we have been taught. Just because I've been taught one thing as far as this world does not make it so in the eyes of our Lord. I pray that that has touched someone. I pray that that reaches someone. I pray that you guys learn from my mistakes. I pray that the Lord guides you and shows you exactly what you need to do and where you need to go. Because this world will not show you and it will not teach you. I love you. I thank you guys. Allow the Lord to work in your life and not you work in the Lord's life. God bless you guys.